Please stand clear of the doors.
Hey everyone, Universal Orlando just dropped a ton of new information on one of the first worlds you'll encounter in Epic Universe, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. This world encompasses 15.5 acres with a total of 162,500 square feet of rockwork, making it the perfect Viking village for dragon-sized adventures. Here you'll find fire-breathing fun and adventure that includes a roller coaster, a few other dragon-themed attractions, a live stage show featuring a flying dragon, and more. Let's take a look at the rides first. You'll get a dragon's eye view of the island on Hiccup's wing gliders. From Hiccup's workshop comes his latest contraption, a winged flying machine that launches aspiring dragon riders into the air, swooping and soaring and encountering Hiccup and Toothless along the way. This fun coaster is for Vikings to prove that they're not only brave enough to speed through the sky with dragons, but also brave enough to ride one of Hiccup's mechanical creations. The Gronkle eggshell seen on Hiccup's wing gliders weighs as much as 84 large chicken eggs, which is about 13 pounds. The minimum height for the ride is 40 inches, although children under 48 inches must be accompanied by a supervising companion. Next up we have Dragon Racers Rally, where you can practice aerobatic maneuvers on a Viking-made dragon riding trainer in hopes of becoming a champion dragon racer. The sport of dragon racing is a celebrated pastime on the Isle of Berk, and at Dragon Racers Rally, this Viking-made dragon riding trainer will twist and turn you through the air at every possible angle. The minimum height for the ride is 48 inches. If you're looking to cool off, Fire Drill promises exactly that. The Viking twins Roughnut and Toughnut have transformed Berk's Fire School into a watery, interactive boat battle at sea. Board your ship and blast your water cannons at flame-like targets, and the occupants of every other boat, to outsoak other Vikings. You may finish your boat cruise as a full-fledged Viking firefighter, or you may just end up wet. This sea adventure has water cannons that shoot over 28 feet through the air to reach the many targets throughout the ride, along with the other Viking ships. There is no minimum height requirement, but children under 48 inches must be accompanied by a supervising companion, and handheld infants are not permitted. Moving along, at Viking Training Camp, junior Vikings will discover all types of dragons in this sprawling, colorful, interactive play area. Adventures include multiple towers to climb and explore, a fun agility course, Viking drums and chimes to play, an interactive sheep launcher game, plus slides and activities for the youngest of Vikings. For those that like taking stock, the Isle of Berk contains 119 buckets, 175 barrels, 168 crates, 151 feed sacks, 115 books, and 120 baskets, some of which can be spotted from the Viking training camp, so get counting. If meet and greets are your vibe, you can visit the Haddock Paddock to meet Hiccup and Toothless, although that's not the only characters you can expect to see in the Isle of Berk. You may meet Astrid with Stormfly, as well as other favorite Vikings and dragons around the island. The Viking village features 30 animated and static dragons, representing 17 unique dragon species throughout the world. If you're looking to rest your feet and take in a story, The Untrainable Dragon is a live show that's sure to be a spectacle. The Vikings think they have finally met their match when a new dragon shows up on the Isle of Berk. Hiccup and Toothless, with help from Gobber and Astrid, work together to solve the mystery of the Untrainable Dragon. You'll experience the wonder of dragons on stage and soaring overhead in this spectacular, music-filled, heartwarming live show. This theatrical presentation includes sudden and intense sound effects, theatrical lighting effects, and performers in close proximity to the audience. To top it off, Toothless will actually soar above the crowd, weighing it at 1,157 pounds, with a wingspan of nearly 27 feet. Finally, we have Mead Hall, the place to eat and drink like a Viking. This massive hall is Berk's main gathering place, a grand chamber hewn from mountain rock where Vikings feast on a hearty menu including meat, fish, sandwiches, and desserts. Beverages include assorted meads, ciders, and ales, with a valid photo ID of course. The village's main gathering place has faux entrance doors standing 16 feet 7 inches tall. And that's it for a walkthrough, but judging from the impressive concept art and previs, Isle of Berk looks to be another beautiful entry in Universal Orlando's worlds that they're building over at Epic Universe. However, we still have a handful of worlds left to discover. As more information is released, you can bet we'll break it down for you. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.